by a minstrel that was sent from another land across the cobblestone streets with golden shoes.
Hello, it's been a good long while. Been very busy with work. As you've probably seen, Hobby King is really pushing hard to get back to the tippy top where they were before. We have new owners, new investment coming in, and I've been extremely busy with that, so lots of new cool stuff coming with work, but it means I've had very little time for personal stuff, as in, personal content. So this is the first video for a while on Stuart Warne RC. I did always say, and I will always say, don't expect regular content, because that's not what this channel is about. What it is about, though, is showing you things that I've been working on as and when I had the time to show them. And this is what we're showing you today. If you remember, I had the Airworld Me-262. It's the same model. I have now completely finished it. The last thing I did was to fit the cockpit, which was kindly printed and provided by my good friend Frank Warne in Germany. You can maybe make out some of the details there. At the end of last year, it was all in silver. Now you can see it's all been painted and weathered and whatnot. Let me give you a quick walkthrough. So these are tailor-made decals paints. Now the only actual decal are these water slide decals here, where there's multiple colours. So these and these markings here. Everything else is a stencil, paint stencils. This is all paint stencil. The stencils provided by a very good friend of mine, Johnny Bastien in Belgium, part of 13 Squadron. Made some really nice stencils for me. Thank you very much for that. And then it's all airbrushed. First time I've airbrushed in a very long time, but I actually think it's worked out rather well. I'm really kind of pleased. There's the Vemitech fans. Again, Frank Warne in Germany helped me with the ducting and the installation, all 3D printed for that. Very grateful for the help there. There's the Robart gear. There's the gear doors. Probably the only thing I don't really like much about the model is the actual Robart gear. There's still a lot of slop in them, but they perform well enough. So there it is, all finished. And well, I want to keep this short and sweet, so what I'm going to do is just take it out here. My friend Andres, our cameraman from Hobby King, you guys may know him. He's going to do a little bit of filming. Maybe wait for the sun to come out a little bit, and then you'll see a flight on the now finished Airworld Me-262. 2 meter span, twin 90mm. It's got Aerostar 160 HVs, speed controllers, which I think you saw in the previous video. Oh, and if I lift the hatch up here, magnetically held, you'll get a better view of what's inside. So here's my switch. This is the Robart nose strut, and this is where the two packs go. This is the space for two 6S 6200 HD Eternity HD packs. As much as possible, it's all Hobby King stuff in here, apart from the fans and the motors, which are Vemitechs. So there we go. As soon as the sun comes out, we'll give it a flight on this lovely evening here now. All right. I just pushed it out there. I like to take it out there quite far, especially as there's not much wind. I like to do it as a scale takeoff as I can. Probably not going to talk so much in this, just let the model talk for itself. Although, Andres, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Right, let's take off. I'm going to be in mid-flap. Ready? Here we go. Airworld Me-262, now finished. Taking off. Taking off! Speed build up. Mid-flap, hit that bump, you see that? I got it up nicely. I always like to back off the power a bit just to conserve some of the battery. And by the time I come around, my gear should be up and clean.
5 minutes.
Let's confirm that. Yes it is. I'm really pleased with these Vemitechs, they sound great. I'll do a full power pass, you ready?
Ready?
How's it looking on camera?
Beautiful.
The sun's come out. It's got a little bit of a tail waggle. Probably would benefit from a jar on the rudder, but really? Okay, here we go. Full power pass. Yes.
Beautiful.
And look at the vertical. Pretty pleased with that. Roll it over. I don't like to push it too hard.
So quiet though.
It is.
Incredible.
I'll do a full power on this way, shall I? Full power. Yes, it really scoots. Back off just there. I'll do a loop now into center. My weight ended up being around just under 9 kilos. I added about 300 grams or so with the paint. Looping now. I like the sound of it. I do.
Yeah. You can just hear the efficiency. Okay, I think I lost it completely.
Okay, well here I am. You see me?
I should.
Oh, pressure,
And I do.
pressure,
Yeah.
pressure. Alright, I'll do
There
it
we go.
in just low throttle past crosswind this way. There I come. About half throttle now. Just cruising. Okay. And listen. Add on the power now. This is all I really like to do, but just low passes. You know, like you're attacking, strafing a enemy airfield or something like that. Here's another one. I'll bank away this time. You can see the underside, and I'll bring it round. Yeah, really pleased with the performance of this. I get around 5 minutes or so with mixed throttle use on these 6200s. They come down cool. Everything's behaving really nicely. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? That exit on that bank turn. Love that. Now, I will start to think about landing soon, although I do get 5 minutes. It really needs a long approach. I think just like the real one, they started their approach like a few miles out. And I do have the reverse thrust and for braking, and on calm days like this, I think I will definitely need it. Let's bring it this way.
Is that scheme? Is it entirely scale?
It is entirely scale.
Even the red nose? Is that a thing?
Especially the red nose. Although technically this is a bomber version, but you know, I'm not putting the bomb on. I've got mid flaps on now. See if I can slow it down.
What's a bomber version where we've already dropped the bombs?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Except for it hasn't got the bomb flaps. Right, this is mid flaps now.
Bomber people had a day off.
Well, he would have flown at some point without bombs, right? I just liked it because I liked that it had a little bit of red.
Well, do you know anything about the functionality of the red nose, or is it just?
No, it's just his. I forget the name of the pilot. I found the scheme on one of my favourite simulators, IL2 flight simulator, and they had this scheme with the red nose, and I really liked it.
It's just a personalisation of the pilot.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. Low pass. Yeah, really scoots. I love it, and it's got a lovely whistle. So I look forward to many years of service with this model, and of course, being composite, pretty much lasts as long as you lasts forever as long as you treat it well. Bring it around here and do another banked pass, and then I think I'll think about landing because I don't want to risk it. Okay. Boy, it holds it so nicely, so nicely. Alright, so this is the interesting part on landing, just because I think even without the weight, it would have, gears coming down.
Gear down.
Here comes the gear. Even without being, you know, so heavy, it just comes in, it just glides and glides. So I've got to really take it out far. I'm in mid flaps now, and I've got to be ready on my sprung-loaded reverse thrust. I'm just going to concentrate on the landing now. Full flaps coming in now. It's coming in a bit hot. Oh, there's a tractor there. I've got to flare it nicely. That's the reverse thrust.
That
Okay,
is such a cool feature.
pretty happy with that landing. If you come down on the camera, you can see there's not much in the way of clearance for those gear doors. They did cut the grass, although this is not the shortest it is, right?
It's alright, but I think one day it already grows. So
Yeah.
that's how fast it's growing now.
This is spring grass.
Yeah.
So there you go, you saw the reverse thrusting working really nicely there. I'm super happy with this. Yeah, I get around 5 minutes or so on this setup. These are higher C packs. I could go lower C and get a higher capacity for the same weight. Don't really want to increase the weight any more than it already is, but that being said, it's flying really nicely. And now I will turn it off just like so. And that's it.
Telemetry lost.
There we go. There is my Airworld Me-262. 2 meter span. I think it's 1/6 scale. Finally finished. Really pleased. Lots of work went into this, into the building, because the Airworld kit actually had quite a lot to be desired, left to be desired in terms of fit and finish, but we got over that with my own head scratching and some help from some friends, and I'm really pleased with the model now. So there will be another video at some point on what I don't know. I've still got the Spacewalker, although I think I'm probably going to sell it because I have no interest in that at the moment. I do have the little Flare SE5A that's done and flown, but it needs painting, and then it needs the markings putting on. And then I've got a brand new 5th scale 86 Texan, full composite, or virtually full composite, based on a Zeroni plan. That's going to be electric, similar setup to my Mustang. So maybe I'll bring you that at some point soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Now, as I speak, me and Andres here are about to go to Joe Knoll. Maybe you'll see this video before then or during then. If not, you'll see it after. Thank you very much for watching, and if you want to leave a comment, please do. And if you want to like and subscribe, you're welcome to. Thanks, and I will see you at some point soon here on Stuart Warne RC.